Welcome my friends, this is Maniacal Incorporated. I said at the start of the last episode that the death of George Bugs Moran had affected me greatly. I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating, I've been drinking heavily, out in the streets, brandishing my CAMÁN, threatening strangers. I've become a menace. And I haven't been thinking straight. And that explains a lot of the addled mess that the last episode was. I think I have a game plan now. I'm going to attack and kill everyone. Seems simple enough. So yeah, I didn't really know, I won't say I didn't know what was going on the last time, but I was trying to attack Saltus, I was trying to attack the Jennas. We have very long-standing truces with them. Saltus is up in 77 days. New stock comes into the black market in 74 days. So that'll tell you how long it is. We're still losing a bit of money. So what I'm going to do is lose even more money. Here is the police faction. And I'm going to bribe them to improve relations. I'd forgotten about this, but my hope is to get to the rank of Honorary Deputy. Honorary Deputy Frankie Donovan. And they'll allow me into the shop. I want to see what they have in the shop. We will go for... we say 2? Yeah, sure, whatever that is. Bribe failed. I still have the money, though. And we can't bribe them for 28 days, of course. Oh well. Oh well. Looks like we will just have to stumble out of Sheila Gigs and take these buildings. We're finally going to take that that brewery that the Canadian Maple Association wanted us to take about several episodes back. So I'm going to take these buildings. Hopefully they will tell us where Rayna is. And then we can go after him. So yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Attacking everyone that comes anywhere near us. And of course, like an absolute fool, I forgot that most of my party is badly injured.
Got it.
Maybe I should heal them. Oh look, tis the cops coming around.
What's the story? What's the crack?
Who else is in need
I'm here.
of a visit to the doctor? Nobody. Perfect. And the cops are gone as well. Okay, let's resume what we were doing.
Right away. I'm gonna break your face in.
I like how everyone has to, like, just stop. Almost like a terrible game of statues, because they're all moving. They're still moving.
Take that, you fucking gobshite. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yeah!
Fantastic.
Victory!
That's what I'm talking about.
Good man, Frank. So I see we've gotten a... oh, that's right, I forgot. I gave him the Mauser C96 in the last episode. I was going to give him... no, I don't want to take that off of him now. Would have given him the uncommon short-barreled shotgun. You know, we'll see how this goes for a while. We'll see how this goes for a while. Right, in the door we go. In the door we go. In
course.
the door.
I'm on it. No problem.
Sure, what you
Indeed.
got, boss?
Now this is the only problem. It's not telling us who the uber high armored, because this person's a level 4.
Right away.
Boys, 'tis a long way from fighting
Come
nobody.
here to me.
Yeah, so they're heavily armoured. And heavily armoured. These are the type of people we're going to be going up against in Rayna's establishment. Well now, look at this. A sniper rifle that... Is it that it doesn't have the range, or there's no line of sight? It has the range, but no line of sight. Well, that's something. Just ever so slightly short of killing the second guy. Missed the first guy. Oh wait, no, he didn't, never mind. Sorry, Dale.
Take him down.
Oh, they have range. Have they? They have. Completely forgot about this guy. And that guy. And Clyde. Forgot about Clyde as well. Jez now has so many abilities that we can't fit them all on the one thing. I gave her a herbal remedy. I've given pretty much everyone herbal remedy. It's badly needed. Do you have any... Can't attack him.
I'm honest. You bloody feckers! Thank Jesus!
That was the best execution yet. So they will use their melee weapons. If they have one. But then again, I don't know, because Cyril has had that police baton for ages and he hasn't used it.
Got him. Yeah!
Excellent.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yeah!
Fantastic.
Great! Victory!
That's what I'm talking about.
Not a bother. I'm gonna batter you. I'm gonna break your face in. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I'm gonna batter you. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yeah! Sure thing. Come here to me. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Come here to me and I'll bait you. On it. Come here to me and I'll bait you. Yeah,
Excellent.
that's what I'm fucking talking about. Come here to me. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
So we have just smashed in somebody's head. Look at the rest of the gang. Finally catching up. We've just baitten somebody outside of one of Rayna's brothels, where
Who's that?
Jacques is standing. Who's after recognizing us? Away, leave me alone.
Need something.
The first thing to look at very quickly is Frankie has just gotten another upgrade for his CAMÁN. What has he gotten for his CAMÁN? Run up. When using a melee attack, deal +5 damage for every tile travelled to get to the target. Dear God. So he's been dealing close to 200 points of damage with some of his most recent attacks. That was for getting 75 kills with a melee weapon. So we're closing in on 100, maxing him out. We'll see. We'll start this mission. We'll see what our Canadian Maple Association friend has to say. The whole gang in around him. Frankie Donovan, can I just express my sincerest gratitude? You helped with a very delicate matter. Not a problem. It's never easy when when families... Yes, well, we can't stop people we care about from making bad decisions. Oh, God. Are you doing this on purpose? Why didn't you just tell me? She's your sister, none of my business, glad I could help. Yeah, that sounds like Frankie. None of my business. Our next hurdle requires a bit more discretion. There's a young lady barking at our gates. Her name's Eleanor Grimswald. Goes by Nellie. She kicks up a fuss every now and again, but lately she's been getting us into trouble. She needs to be handled. I don't think Frankie cares. So Frankie's gonna say, yeah. Thank you, Frankie. We know she lingers around Chinatown. Can't tell you exactly where. If we knew, we'd have gotten her already. I'm sure there'll be a big one of those over her head. It'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. First of all, I'm going to come in here for some quality meat.
Gotcha.
Now I'm mad.
Can do. Come here to me. That's what
Excellent.
I'm fucking talking about.
Oh yeah.
Signed.
Beautiful.
Victory!
What I'm talking about.
So we will take over this place. We will keep it as a brothel. And like I said, I haven't been changing the names. Good times. Oh yeah. And that's what I wanted. After the rumble in Indulgence, Dale Mahon. He's taken over as our main snoop. Because, of course, it was Nora Quinn who found the last two safe houses. After the rumble in Indulgence, Dale Mahon found a lead on the location of Salazar Reyna's safe house. View the safe house. Show me. Whereabouts is he? He's right across the road from something that we've taken. Naughty Nudes. I think we got that from, what's her name? Maggie Dyer. I've taken this place. I renamed it the Brewery. Just because I think it's funny. Brewery is the small village in County Limerick, near where Eamon de Valera lived. He was born in New York, but his mother sent him to live with her mother and her brothers when he was about 2.5 years of age, when his father passed away. So the brewery. So we took that this episode. This place over here, we've just taken it. The Working Man's Exchange. The Sable. No, I've had this one for a while. Aphrodite's. No, I took that this episode. And this is the one we've just taken. I actually wasn't listening. Where's Salazar again? There he is. Right, he's up there. What we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to handle Nelly. We're going to go and handle Nelly. We've been told to talk to Rosie. What the hell is Rosie? She's still freezing cold. Okay, we'll go and talk to Rosie, and we'll see about this this mission to check around your rackets for Nelly. Oh god, we're actually going to have to do a tour of the place. So we're back inside the building that we just took control of. Everybody is starting to put their weapons away. Frankie Donovan is pointing his rifle at a painting on the wall. So Frankie ran in here. He critted for 100 damage and then dealt 295s. The body is actually still there. It hasn't been taken away yet. He just pulverized it into blood. That's all that's left of the guy he attacked. Almost 300 points of damage. And then we had a really awkward target up here, so I just got some people with Overwatch to aim at the door. And Cyril, I'd nothing else for Cyril to do, so I just put Cyril on Overwatch. I saw there was somebody behind the bar, so I said, Cyril, watch that person. And look who it is, it's Rosie. Didn't notice that at all. Scooby Gang, go and
I'm on it.
converge on Rosie. Frankie just about manages to push his way through the Katamari ball that is the Irish-American mob. Hey, Frankie Donovan, remember me? Yeah, it's hard to... Did you not catch your death of cold? Running out into the pouring rain and that. Rosie, sure I remember you. What are you doing here? Trying to stay out of trouble, but you know me. Listen, what did Jacques ask you to do just then in your meeting with him? He wants me to take care of some nuisance in the neighborhood. Yeah, I don't think Frankie'll just answer any question he's asked. It's not Nelly, is it? Because if it is, I have to implore you. I have to implore that you don't hurt her. How come? Just don't, alright? As a personal favor to me. I was supposed to send weapons home to Ireland as part of an armed conflict that I took part in 4 years beforehand, and I didn't. I kept the money. And I bought a new hat for Eddie. I think that's all I did with that money. So you want a personal favour. If you talk to her, convince her to leave, because Jacques is coming for her. Should give you a ring. You give that ring to Jacques, he'll know that Nelly's gone. Why do you want to protect her? He doesn't know what he's talking about, that's why. He thinks everyone's his enemy, and then he wonders why everyone's against him. Sounds like Liam. Nelly doesn't have to be your enemy. And if you help her, I'll help you with Jacques. Do I need help with him? Lads, stop banging on the roof. There's somebody banging on the ceiling. Fine, I'll help your friend. There's 2,000 in it for you. Yeah. That's exactly what Liam was going to give me to send the guns home to Ireland. Yeah, sure, whatever. If somebody offers me 70,000, are you just going out? It's freezing. And of course, yeah, there's a lot of combat going down. Aphrodite's, didn't I just take that? Haven't I in Chinatown? Isn't that literally across the road from where I am now? Let's fight just to see where it is. We might see Rosie coming out the door. It's literally around the corner. So, this poor woman has very little of a chance of making it out alive. But this is what I've been doing in these combats. Oh, we're not going to make it. No. Is just dealing enough damage to the characters that when they go in that door, that hopefully they'll they'll be weak enough that the gang inside will be able to take them out. We don't have a second one of those. Not keeping her alive, I don't think. If she could take out one of them, it'd be great. Fair play to you. We'll get Dean O'Banion to send nice flowers to your funeral. That's what we'll do for you. If there's even going to be a funeral.
Oh, this isn't good.
What will Meat Hook do? No. You were doing so good. You were doing so good. Never mind. I'm trying to get her into cover and keep her alive, but also just get her to kill somebody. 50-50. Lads, if they keep on missing, there'll be no funeral. Well, there will, but... I'd say she's dead one way or another. So if we can get her to actually, definitely kill somebody. You have fantastic work done. Fair play to you. And they are attacking outside McCree's. Oh, god damn them. That's one of my favorite places. They only have... They have a shotgun. Do you know what? Again, we'll fight. If we can just do enough damage. If they keep doing things like that. We're a bit out of range now. Out of range. Not good. Oh, we won't be getting Dean O'Banion to send any flowers to your funeral.
Now I'm mad.
Using up the kit more so. We have this again. Using up the kit more so that that nobody pilfers it off of her dead body. Oh, now. Come on, please, kill her. Put me out of my misery. So he's gone inside McCree's. We'll have to fight. I won't say we'll have to fight, but I will. Just
Stupid
I'm gonna
jackass.
step on
Hello,
you.
idiots.
they have nothing, only their fists.
Moving. Taking out the trash.
Gonna mess you up.
It's your grave, buddy. This is gonna hurt.
Gonna mess you up. Moving.
One shell left. The defense of McCree's. For this place, I will auto-resolve. And you know what? I think that was about as much of an effort as what's his name could make. Right. There's no point. I was gonna attack that place, but there's no point. We're gonna head over. We're gonna head over to check around your rackets for Nelly. That's not my racket. We're gonna go in that direction anyway. Like I said, there's a big thing over our head. We will travel in a taxi. We will run up to her, and then we're going to attack Saltus. The feck do you want? Are you Nelly? I've got a message for you. Jacques looking for you. You gotta skip town. Yeah, we'll tell her that. I figured as much. Fine. I'll bail out for a while. I'll bail for a little while until things cool off. Thanks for the warning. Hang on. Rosie said you'd give me a ring. Yeah, I want a phone call. Rosie said, huh? I let you borrow it. How about that? It's a special ring. But don't let nothing happen to it. I'm selling it as soon as you give it to me. As soon as you give it to me, I'm selling it. It's not my call. I'll lay low for a while. See you around. You should thank Rosie. Sure. Yeah, it's the only reason you're still breathing.
What?
Semi-naked women in brothels. How can you say no to them? How can you say no to them? So I've gotten a taxi back to Good Times, where I left. And we got here in the taxi so quickly that Jock actually hasn't had time to run into position yet. He just arrived. He just arrived. He was around the corner.
I'm on it.
Maybe he was inside. Maybe he was inside there, checking out the quality meat. Well, have you dispatched that vile woman Nelly yet? Give ring. Yep, she's gone. Here's a ring to prove it. Very good. Keep the ring as our way of saying thanks. I'm selling it. I'm selling it for pork chops. We'll be able to get a lot more done with her out of the way. Why don't you take some time off from our work? I'll let you know when I have something for you. Okay? I'll be... Who puts out that meat? This is a brothel. Where do they get the meat? What happens if somebody goes into the brothel looking to buy meat? Somebody's walking past. They see this big chunk of meat and they think, do you know what? Boys, that'd be tasty. They pick it up and they walk in to pay. Or they go in to inquire. And who puts that there as a front for the brothel? Like, do the people working there have to go and set this place up? Did they all dress as butchers? Is that it? Lads, there's too many questions here. There's too many questions. I'm taking a break. There's too many questions. 50 whiskey. A ring. Fantastic. That's actually going to be an item that we could give somebody. There you go. Frankie got himself a ring and he's already wearing it. It's unique. It's 100 quid. 20% max health. Do I want that? Or actual armor? 20% max health puts him up to 264. If we were to give it to him, 77. That's not much good. No, we'll leave you with the armor. I could well give him the ring. No, pretty much invincible. Here is a slot to put miscellaneous items. There's only one small problem. There are no miscellaneous items in the game. It's apparently something that's just been done for future DLC and things like that. But there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to give these guys. that I can't because there's no actual spaces. Most of them have either grenades or herbal remedies. The wake ones have herbal remedies. Then 100 hit points, so he has some armor. And a grenade. A big, scary, crazy looking grenade. Grenade. Herbal remedy. So, okay. I'm going to take a quick look at the city. See what I'm making. See is there anything that I can update immediately. See is there anything I can buy maybe really quickly. And then I think it's time to go and pay a visit to Rayna after all the promises that it'd be Saltus. First will be Rayna. So I'm basically just letting the clock tick down for a while, because I'll be able to try and bribe the Chicago PD in another, I think, 7 days or something. But of course, unless we go into a combat every week, these two will get angry. So, oh, that looks kind of, that's the symbol for having a golden weapon. So Jez, we need a better shotgun for her. I think we need better weapons for all of these guys, really. I don't know why his why he's blue instead of green. I think maybe blue is higher than green, so we definitely need a new shotgun for Jez. Anyway, look, I'm just here basically to up Frankie's stats. Let me think a second, hold on. No, that wouldn't work, would it? Could you? No, you couldn't. I was going to say, could you get Frankie to walk down here and then have him run back up? Like, get a running start. I'm just trying to think of ways that
I'm on it.
that you can make him cover a longer distance.
I'm gonna batter you.
So 3 over 70s there.
That's what I'm fucking
Excellent.
talking about.
Yes!
Fantastic.
Solo, huh?
Victory!
What I'm talking about.
Good man, Frank. 210, just over 210, almost 220 points of damage from a single attack. We will, yeah, take the loot. But I pretty much just did that just for no reason, really. I'm kind of waiting for this to count down. 6.2 days. I've actually abandoned the area completely. I'm going to start another mission. We're going to talk to this drunken man. Who's there? ... I can hear you. Get away. Are you okay? Oh, thank the heavens. I thought you were another cop. Listen, friend. I'm drunk, blind, and I've been hiding here all day. In the rain? Why would you be hiding? The police were after me. But the city's like Braille. Once you know the feeling, you can trust where you're going. And why are they after you? They wanted to confiscate my moonshine, the infamous Rex Breuvage d'Exception. And why would they want that? How the hell can you brew blind? It wasn't always blind, jackass. It's the drink that did this. Ah, poutine, it's a terror. The Breuvage has 2 potential effects. Blinding you or getting you drunk. I took the weaker deal. Poutine does both. That's why poutine is better. Sorry to hear that. Point is, I'm looking to get rid of the rest before the piggies can get their hands on it. Are you asking me to buy blinding ale? No, it's moonshine. Blinding moonshine. Something like that. I'm offering you a cut of the profits if you're up to blindly investing. Liam would have loved that. Liam would be in bits if he wasn't dead. Breuvage needs new bottling, which I can't afford. There's a keg in my cellar, but I can't sell any of the Breuvage unless it's bottled. Give me a loan of 1,000. I could send half a crate of guns to Ireland for that. The half-naked woman in the brothel gave me 2,000 to give her brother a ring. He's going to pay me double, maybe even triple. Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. Lucky to be working for you, boss. We'll meet again. Now, Where did I drop my ledger? Take it easy, Rex. Rex has gone away off. There's one of, what's his name's casinos. Rigged tables. Hey boss, I hear we can get some roulette tables set up in Ermwindamwicka that will tilt the odds in our favour. Do you want to get them set up? Are you kidding? Of course we do. Or it's too dangerous. Ah, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. We're going to go and fight these guys. Go away. I'll be there, but go away. And again, I'm just ambushing him.
What?
Because of the lads. What must they be thinking? As the game saves. Just like Eddie's staring at the wall. The rigged tables have been discovered. The wrong people found out about them. We're going to have to either get rid of them or pay these guys off so that they don't tell anybody. What should we do? Get rid of the tables. We're not getting rid of the tables. Feck it. We're not paying anyone. Here we go on. Get rid of the tables. But the boys are just standing out in the pouring rain, trying to see how far away from the barrels they can stand and still feel the warmth. And then this gang just shows up to batter them because of the psychotic tendencies of one of the couples in the gang. The only couple in the gang. Since we sent Nora away.
Come here to me.
So his range now is going from, he critted there for 43, and I've seen him previously crit for 100 due to running the length of the field. But that's really impressive.
I'm gonna batter you.
I really want to get the other 25 kills to up to get the final thing for his melee attacks.
Victory!
Guys, I'm sorry for talking over all of you. So that should keep those two lunatics happy for a while. We've arrived back in Chinatown. We're just on the corner opposite to Rayna's headquarters. Interestingly enough, I went to bribe to improve relations, and it said... first of all, it said cannot improve for another 0.6 days. And then it said cannot improve for another minus 0.6 days. So it has to be a number greater than 1. It has to be a full day after the actual day when this timer runs up. Just gonna bribe to improve. What do we say? Lads, look at the amount of money. Will 4, yeah. What'll 4 do? Put us up to 100. Yeah or no? Go on, we'll give him 6. Failed. Do you not want any money? Again, look at this. 28 days. Do you know what? We're not getting into that shop. We're not getting into that shop. What's the other? Request 6 months protection for 5 grand. Failed bribe. Or 27 days. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, look. We're not getting into that shop by the looks of it. And that place isn't up and running for another 42 days. Here is more uncommon shotguns. So nothing for what's her name? And that's where I bought the Mauser from. So look. I'd say we don't have much of a choice but to head across in this direction. Here is Rayna's house. And you know what? As we are, with no backing from the cops, I am going to check if these guys have a crate. They don't. I don't think there are any crates left. But we're gonna come down. Rex has moonshine to sell us. We're gonna come down. We're gonna attack these guys, and then we're going to take out Rayna. I do like just standing there now, just not starting the combat. I lose a turn. I don't care. I think it's just hilarious.
Done and dusted.
We'll get Frankie. We will get him to... And again, it's a matter of like the further we can get him to travel, the better.
I'm on it.
Okay, couldn't get him to any of those other spots.
Come here to me and I'll bait you.
And we can see there that his base attacks went up to 50, whereas they were 30 the last time. Actually,
Right way.
We saw
Come
50s
here,
there.
you bitch.
And now we're seeing 30s and 20s. So that is really impressive. I need to get better bullets for her. I need to get better bullets for her. I think we might be a bit underpowered to go in here and take on Rayna, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway, and if we go out in a blaze of stupidity, so be it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Oh yeah.
Signs.
Beautiful.
Victory.
That's what I'm talking about.
Somewhere up there, George is shouting as well, up in the heavens. Dale has gotten himself peak performance for getting 10 kills with a submachine gun. That's what I decided to equip him with. We've gotten a padded vest. It's not great. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if it's a great idea. But in we go to Rayna. So the numbers are equal. Do you know what? I think this battle is actually a bit more equal than the one against Maggie Dyer. We'll fight.
I'm going.
Now we were very lucky. We were very lucky that Maggie was right next door to us. Where is Rayna? Where is he? Come out to me. Where are you hiding? Come out and fight me. No, seriously, where is he? No. Seriously, where... Ah, Salazar. Nobody's going to get you over there. I'm going to get you over there. But Frankie won't be hitting anyone across the head. Okay. He's not going to kill anyone outright.
Take that, you fucking gobshite.
I kind of have an idea. Rayna has just moved. Okay, Rayna, nice to see you. Thanks for coming out.
Gotcha.
Now. Okay, we don't have tremendous range on it. You know, that's not too bad. What is it? It is a... I'm afraid now to right click. It is a 1 AP. So, we will get him to here.
No problem.
Actually, what kind of damage would it deal? It would have killed everyone. We didn't need to be shooting people. There was no need to start taking their hit points down. But anyway. And off it goes, our first grenade. After killing people with one grenade blast, Dale Mahan has earned the nickname Mad Bomber. Now, Salazar is going ape. Salazar is going absolute ape. Can opener. Oh boys, they've knocked Frankie back. Look at the armor on that lad. Look at the armor on him. No, not Frankie. Just Frank.
Anytime, boss.
Now, does he have range on Salazar? He does. Mark.
God protect us.
That's not a great way of marking somebody. Boys. Salazar will be... We could escape from combat. He'll be feeling that one for a few days. Now our problem is, oh, if somebody takes out a stick of dynamite. If somebody has a stick of dynamite and horses it into the middle of this crowd. It doesn't appear as though they have. This guy has an anti... He might be a demolitions expert. Because I'd swear that is the 160 hit points. I'd swear that's the jacket that they wear. If they... it's one of the abilities they can get. So I'd be afraid of putting Clyde right there. And Bull Rush. Salazar is moving again at the end. And that's... Oh, Salazar has an ability. Salazar has an ability. Dale has taken no damage, even though I know Dale has been hit a few times. Frankie has taken a bit of damage. So we'll get him into position anyway.
Gotcha.
Frankie. That's what I was waiting for. I have no idea how much damage has come in. Frankie has lost a good chunk of his health again. And that's what I was expecting from Salazar. He's been watching Christian Bale in what's he been watching Christian Bale in? Equilibrium. He's gone mad. He shot the window, he shot the couch, he shot all sorts of stuff. Cyril's hair trigger has fired because Frankie is on low health, because Jez is on low health. Oh no, the two of them are going mad. Due to Frankie Donovan taking damage, Dale Mahon's hair trigger... They're not even giving him time. They're not even giving him time. Oh, Salazar is down. Frankie Donovan. He's going to run up behind the back of this guy.
It's already done.
He's on 46 HP out of 270. 180 points of damage. He would have taken that guy out all in one go. He is going to heal himself this time. Let's see if we still get happy noises out of him.
Right away.
Oh, he's happy. And we have... I didn't know... Yeah, he still has an extra turn. I was going to leave this to Dr. Natalie Warren. What with her being a surgeon and all. And you know what? I think I will. I think I will. In case these guys start...
In your face, you fucking
attacking us.
gobshite.
Dr. Warren. Her expertise with knives.
Indeed. You know, I could save your life if I wanted. If I wanted. Wonderful.
Man, that's dark. After executing an enemy, Natalie Warren has earned the nickname Dr. Death. That is very appropriate. Oh, I like that. We've had some people. Cyril got nothing. Cyril Dr. Death McRae. Maybe it's for the best that he didn't get nothing. Now, I don't know what the intention of these people is. I didn't realise Frankie was just standing there in front of those people. Or that person. That could be problematic. There is Dale. One of them is going to run. That person's running. That person isn't by the looks of it. That could be problematic. You know, Frank, we have a ton of these. We have a ton of herbal remedies.
I'm all in.
What the hell?
Sure.
Frank, you were supposed to drink that. You'll drink turpentine, but you won't take medicine. God damn it, Frank. Lads, the drink has done terrible things to Frank's head. We click on Cyril. Go to Clyde. Do I need to do this?
Right.
We'll click on Clyde.
Understood.
Probably unnecessary, but all the same, just in case something goes horribly wrong. That other person, as far as I know, is bleeding out. I thought they would gain the HP straight away. They don't. We're learning interesting things. We've one left. I didn't notice that. Frankie?
Will do, not a bother. Come here to me.
Excellent.
Nice, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
Signed!
Alright.
Victory!
That's what I'm talking about.
Now. Do you know what? That didn't go too badly. That did not go too badly at all. We have gotten the Silencer. Or when the ghosts of the past need whitening. Or need quitting? Need quiting. Are we being haunted by the ghost of Liam and George? Oh no. So Frankie's going to wake up in the middle of the night. The CAMÁN isn't doing any good. But this, the Silencer. It silenced the ghosts. The puka. And he'll start swinging it. He'll get up late at night, swinging it. And flaking at the voices in his head. Haunting him. Judging him. George and Liam, they've probably ganged up together in the afterlife, and they're just causing havoc and trouble. I don't know. Nobody's getting that. That's of no use to me. I won't say it's of no use, but it's of no use. Now we get a nail bat. Got 3 grand. Do you know what? That was not as bad. That was not as bad as I expected. I got an achievement for killing Rayna. We're going to take over this place. We could have it as a safe house. But I think I have to appoint somebody to it if I make it a safe house outside of my starting area, and I don't want to. Or maybe we don't. Do you know what? We'll see. We'll see. We'll make it a safe house. And we'll call it... Oh no. I don't know if I'm actually going to get his name right. So we're going to call it... we're going to have it as a safe house, and it's somewhere we can retreat to on a rainy day. So it's saying assign lieutenant. Can I X out of that? I can't. God damn it. That is an absolute nuisance, and I can only assign the people. So we're going to assign somebody, and we're going to take them straight out, because I can't have somebody wasted in a safe house. We can't X out of it. We have to confirm. We'll confirm for... You see, I don't know who, because when I take them out, they're going to suffer a loyalty collapse, which could lead to them leaving the gang. Oh, this is absolutely atrocious.
Signed.
You're coming straight out of there, Jez.
Go on, Salazar, you foul gobshite. Get back in the ground where you belong.
That's kind of mean. So we've defeated them. Let's see now if we can actually get what's her name out of this. And again, we've taken over 50. We've taken over about 50 places just by conquering Rayna's thing. I'm very disappointed with that. I wanted to make it a safe house, but let's see now if we can. That's kind of awkward. That's kind of... Would you not... God, that is the Lord. Like, she's so sad. You can see the look on her face. She doesn't want to sit there. She wants to be out killing people, instead of just sitting there staring at a gramophone. Fire. Yeah, I have to go and try and figure out now how do we unassign her. Right. This day started... It was looking good. And now it's gotten worse and worse and worse. First of all, Frank and Cyril are in love. Well, Frank's in love with Cyril. Cyril, forget about Nora. She's not coming back. But I'm here, Cyril, and I'm out of my mind on turpentine. So Jez is leaving the gang because of this whole stupidity. I unassigned her from here.
Hi, are ye?
She has 331 loyalty, 484 morale. Let's hire her. Hasn't forgiven us. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't like that mechanic. I think it's pointless and tacked on, this idea of assigning lieutenants, because you need them. You can only have 10 people in your gang. I'm finding it hard with the handful that I have. So if there's 10 neighborhoods, you're going to have, and a lot of people have been talking about this, if there's 10 neighborhoods and you have a safe house in each one, you're going to have a gangster assigned to each safe house. Which means that you have nobody in the actual gang for fighting bosses. Well, then unassign them from the safe houses. Well, you end up in the scenario that we have here, where she's run off. And of course, because Clyde already had a job as our underboss, I could have assigned him so that if he left the gang, at the very least, we would have been able to hire Crispo Gregson. I feel there are a couple of things in this game, like the alcohol, and it's basically just mobile game mechanics. Who calls them mobile phones? Mobile mechanics. And I don't like them. This whole coming up here into the alcohol, that whole thing. That's just a mobile mechanic. This, I have a feeling, is another one. And yeah, it's after... That's 3 members of the gang gone in the last 2 episodes. Jez will be back, though. Jez will be back. Whatever that other lad will do now on his own. We have stepped in the door of one of the facilities that we've taken from Rayna. It's one of the first I have ever been in. But I don't see... Oh, I was going to say I don't see a picture of Cyril. There he is, never mind. So there's Rex. And we talked to Rex not that long ago about some moonshine that's blinding people. There again, the lads are angry because they're not in fights. Which again is another kind of a silly mechanic, I think, because you don't know when that timer runs down. Like, when is it time for another fight? There's no way of kind of seeing, oh, those guys are getting close to getting angry, so it's just keep fighting. Over here. How'd you know I was here? Bartender warned me that a dodgy old man stinking of ale came in, and I knew it had to be you. Charming. Where's my money, Rex? How about that? I'm going to need more time. And more cash. I gave you 1,000 already. Turns out bottles are a hell of a lot more expensive than I thought. Your fat wad. Don't you talk about my fat wad. Only got half of it bottled. On top of that, he had debts to pay. You used my money to pay back your debts. And he tells us, I ain't no grifter, but frankly, Frank, this is just how business works. Bad as you are, let me tell you that you'd be making a grave mistake not further investing in this here Breuvage. The folks are eating it up, and so far, nobody's blind, I think. What do you say? All right, you blinded drunk. Here. Another 1,000. That's all the money that Liam could potentially have given us to send weapons home to Ireland. Good luck to your ex. Good luck. He just vanished into Clyde's fur coat. And now we wait for him to get back to us. So I think it's quite appropriate to bring this episode to an end right around the corner from where it started. I think it was one of these buildings we were in at the very start of the episode. I sold about $25,000 worth of alcohol, and then spent about $65,000 upgrading security in various different places. The AI does not do a good job of improving its rackets, and when you take them over with whatever advancements they previously had. In this case, none. So I've had to go and actually increase the security in quite a lot of places. Once we go to war with Dino Banyan, I was going to say he'll have a lot of troops that could cause us trouble, but then again, when we go to war with Dino Banyan, if he takes a handful of buildings off of us, it doesn't really make a difference, does it? At this stage, money has become meaningless. I have so much alcohol, and I'm generating so much alcohol. Do you know what? I wouldn't care if you took away half my empire from me. Leave me my breweries. Leave me my breweries. We're making 104, or no, we're making 42 alcohol, or 42 whiskey a week. That's the big money maker. So I'm pretty much just going to upgrade my breweries to produce whiskey. And dump that onto the minor factions. And Frank McCurlin. So finally, we actually made some progress. Took out Rayna. In the next episode, I've been promising this for a long time, but I do feel that in the next episode I will be able to go after Soltus. The truce will run up. Then I'll be able to take the last few buildings from Angelo Jenna, which will locate him. Is that it? Am I forgetting somebody? Is it on to the Irish-American alliance then after that? I know that I've just been given a mission to attack 5 minor factions, or to wipe out 4 more minor factions. So I might do that. Yeah, I think that's it. Then it's on to the buckos. And what I want to know is, who should I leave until the end? Should I leave the lime green giant, Dino Banyan, or should this series end on a dramatic confrontation between the most bizarre love triangle in existence? Frank McCurlin in love with Cyril, Cyril in love with Nora, who is now working for Frank Reagan. So comment below with whether I should go up against Dino Banyan or Frank Reagan at the end. That is, if I make it that far, and I think it is entirely possible that we will see this gang whittled down. If we were to lose one gang member per major combat against the gangsters, there's no one else to hire. So yeah, I think we could go down in a blaze of glory. We mightn't even make it as far as Dean and Frank, but do comment below with who you would like to see me meet in the final episode. Thank you for joining me on this one, as always. If you've enjoyed the episode, give a like. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to be kept up to date with new episodes, because if you don't, so help me God, I will assign you to a desk position in my safe house. Thank you for joining me on this episode, and I will talk to you on the next one.